Hello Galactic family. Question. Dear teachers, I wonder why at times I feel my stagnant life, which have not found a loving partner who seek power and money little moves also miss edifying friendships. Am I blocking these aspects? I do not feel worthy? I wanted to understand if these faults I chose before incarnating or if I am taken by unconscious beliefs that need to be eliminated. There are also days of crying and very repressed anger coming up. This could lead me to change this situation. I feel it's stopped. Please help me to clarify these issues. I know the Creator's vision and enlightened masters is much broader than our human vision. Please help me to expand my vision of love. I always ask help of angels and spiritual beloved friends. I hope to discern the voices of the masters of the voices in my mind. Already, thank you very much for your love, enlightened masters. Much love to all of us. Answer. Beloved sister, I am Rowena and I bring you a word of love, because that's what need my dear love. You know that longs for an external love very rare to find in any kind of relationship in this world. Repeatedly tell you, this love does not exist in this world but when he starts from within, when we become happy and independent in ourselves. When you feel alone, with everything stagnant, because there is a lot of energy that needs to release inside. And this energy will be released from your own love. This experience that experiences are there just to take you to it, the happiness of your self-love. For this state we diminish ourselves, the judgments and all those who are around us. We release us to life with delivery. It's like dancing in the rain, my dear. Surrender to life with open arms, understanding and realizing the great adventure that is living, that is to experience humanity. When we understand this, we give ourselves with grace and ease ourselves, and this love begins to radiate from our hearts. I love this that turns into confidence in delivery, in joy, and infects those around us. When learning from that experience that describes, to have this surrender, that anchor, you will see, my sweet sister, how your life will change and will become lighter and smoother. Search this love. And the first step is to abandon many trials to come to see how beautiful you are and how full of life. That feeling you radiate confidence and you will live a life of wholeness. Is this love? I am Rowena, his sister. Healing and abundance. Question. There are about a year ago I started to have panic disorder. Shortly after starting to study about energy and work with them, did Reiki courses, Theta healing, Akashic records. This fear increases even more when related to my son. I have negative thoughts with him and do not know if it's intuition or if I'm drawing because some of the things I thought happened. I would love to help me about it because I'm afraid to have plenty in my life. How can manifest healing and abundance in my life? How can I connect more with my mentors and light beings? I know you're with me. I like some people and have a very good return them, but I feel it more difficult to heal. Gratitude. Answer. My beloved sister, all you need to know is that the path often brings hard obstacles in our lives, but it is they who will lead us to our redemption, the inner purification. This irrational fear to feel emotions are stored in your records, coming to the surface. It is the symptom of purification. When he began work with your records, you went on to release dense energies contained in your Akashic. And the release of these energies causes all fear you feel and distress. See, my sister, to healing blessing that goes through your life. These symptoms supervise her as the anchor and learn to protect and balance. You need to be aware that these energies come into contact with others of the same species and that still remain in the environment they live in. But with encouragement itself, seeking its balance through meditation, inner silence, and using this instrument with your auric field protection exercises, you will see that gradually this fear will be relieved, will become smoother as the release occurs, as which balances. Continue to work through the techniques learned in the release of these energies contained in their records. Persist in the way, my sister, you will see the result before you expect. Stay in peace. I am Serapis Bey. Directions. Question. Save God. I would like a guide that helps me find a good way for my life. I feel lost, often with a terrible sense of imprisonment. I strive in many situations, and other give myself completely adrift of days. I feel completely alone in the world, because I realize that, by still not able to live in my own work and have my own support, I am at the mercy of other people's wills. I'm not a victim. But I never noticed a real opportunity of life to get to be happy and follow it useless to the world and I love. What can I do to change this reality? Gratitude to all who allows us the opportunity to connect. Answer. My dear, perhaps the answer we have for you will not please you, but we have to receive it with an open heart, because the waiting is we bring confirmation that can remain in this state for longer, but unfortunately this is not what we have come to you to say. Life, my daughter, is open to all who volunteer to serve, to seek the path, but it would be very easy if we could be at the mercy of another's will without options. You have options, yes, my beloved, but it needs to pursue its courage, your faith, your strength to move life. For very easy would remain waiting for a miracle, if that was not from our own initiative. You always had everything we needed, but in this way chose to lead a life without many perspectives, in which his conscience remains stilled, quiet but intoxicated by thoughts that escapes to your sole purpose. The option is always your, my darling. Of course, you are free to make life what you want, but do not take risks, not the move towards risk all that we have, also in the hold, and we see life pass without many options. You can choose, yes, but a choice often involves having confidence in life, faith that the best will end. Why not let go of our personal comforts to seek our happiness and our own dignity? Be in love. I am Master Portia. Lack faith. Question. Doubt or conflict I am living is difficult to overcome. Read all the interviews, Corey Good, as I read all the messages of the Masters, Cobra, and try me clarify when I have any questions. It turns out that with so much information it is clear that changed our way of seeing things, how to understand them, but there is something I cannot understand. If we are mere experience of ETs, then God does not exist. Really, I do not want to think so, but how to do? I lost my faith with it. I cannot say more, I seem to be talking a lot of nonsense words. Enlighten me, please. As I imagine God or Creator or the source of all, how to recover my faith. It's hard to live in this world without even faith, is a very big internal conflict. I thank those willing to guide me. Answer. My dear sister, what happens is that seals to what resonates not with you. By learning about many of the truths that are in your world, distanced from the heart, you closed your truth in the quest to understand everything. In an attempt to understand, forgot to feel. All these information are available, are only useful if used with balance and mastery. But they will not that lead to their own elevation. His elevation will be made from its development, the transmutation of their fears, their own inner purification, and opening the upper contact of your light body. You are a being of light and God is enough. Here's the truth universal, my dear. Get this truth with the love of your heart, with the opening of his soul, and live the beautiful experience that is inserted with confidence and faith in life. Their lack of faith is linked not to the information sought, but the way received, closing them in a mental field with lack of true understanding of the soul. Go back to your spirituality, do not try to understand the world. Embrace the feelings that will see the change in their attitude to life. Faith is a state of love, charity, devotion to God, of complacency. Seek the love of His heart to all creation. You can do this turning to charitable activities, helping those who suffer. So you will be able to receive their own love and realize how much love of God is in this world. Be at peace. I am Hilarion. Incorporation. Question. My question is about my mediumship. I feel that telepathy is one of them. I wonder if she really wanted to know his part and also have skills to the merger. Because sometimes, some different images come in my unexpectedly mental screen, and when I am called to give an opinion on any matter that might help someone, my body automatically shivers and heat, begin to speak words and have thoughts that do not seem to be that even I admire. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. It was something I wanted to know for a long time. I'll be waiting for the reply. Lots of light, peace and love. Gratitude. Answer. Beloved child, he is living in the present, the incorporation of experience, to feel what you're feeling. Today you already work, my daughter, with its psychic powers which will increase gradually, and realize this happens. But it will be a gradual process, so you can adapt to the new reality and practice. Just trust and continue on the path without bothering to understand the reasons. Yours manners know and bring to you what needs to be revealed. Trust what they bring to you and your intuition. Stay in peace. Master Portia. Looking for a way. Question. Good day, Masters. I have had a rich life in painful experiences that have made me approach my inner self and superior, but sometimes I feel tired. I have 2 children, one with 20 and another with 7 years, whose parents have died. I'm unemployed and I'm a single family, a schizophrenic brother and a manipulative mother, wearing me every day, but I cannot abandon them, for I am the only support they have. I try to accept all life and smile, but sometimes I'm so worn out that I feel like falling asleep forever. I was always alone. Because? Am I doing something wrong? What is my way? Thanks for thy messages that are a great support to everyone. Answer. My beloved sister, if you could understand how great is the experience that lives for the growth of your soul, ask God to stay longer in it. Get the opportunity to love daily, to learn to love everyone, without expecting anything in return for it. See how these experiences help you by simply teach you to love, my dear. He has 2 sons who, through his example, taught the power of charity, of receiving all through your love. See the example offered these 2 brothers received. His family still does not understand all his goodwill, but through acts of love, the simple acts of love, you will be enriched by his personal donation, learning to give without waiting for any kind of retribution. It's a tough but beautiful experience which you have chosen to spend. They will lift you, but not in this world, but in the eyes of God. Go in that faith, my beautiful sister, knowing that the kingdom of God does not reside in the earth, so that the end of that path, again magnified in the eyes of the Father, for this is his greatest reward. Retribution of his own enlightenment. Be at peace. I'm your sister Portia.